Hi, I'm Glenn from Sixth Sense, and I'll be demonstrating Portal 2 in motion on a debug PS3. This is the demo we're planning to show at E3 on a kiosk. First, we give the player a chance to use the cursor without any of the other features enabled, just to get a hang of it. You move the cursor around by just pointing the move controller. And you can turn the character by going toward the edge of the screen. And the closer to the edge you get, the faster you're going to spin. There's various tooltips such as that one that pop up to help show you the controls as you play. There's another one coming up here for jump. We also have tutorial videos to teach you the more advanced techniques, such as one-to-one.
When holding an object, reach out with the controller to initiate one-to-one. When in one-to-one mode, camera tracking is disabled, and you can freely move and rotate a held object by moving and rotating the controller.
Here I need to use one-to-one to take this cube behind the glass and rest it here on this button. Opens up the way to the next chamber. Here's our tutorial for one-to-one. Goes over the basic features.
To help with depth perception, buttons will highlight when a cube is placed above them.
We have one set of chambers for each feature that we go over. Some of the loading screens show levels in the demo, and others are actually not. They're actually only in the full version. This is actually the next chamber we'll be going through. The feature we'll be showing here is called portal surfing, where you can drag a portal along a wall.
Aim at a portal, then press and hold the trigger to grab it. While holding the trigger, you can move and rotate the portal.
Here I'm going to use surfing to get up to that button up there on that little shelf. Another thing you can use portal surfing for is redirecting lasers. In order to open the door, I need to hit that little thing on the ceiling there. This is the end of our tutorial for portal surfing. We have one more feature that we're going to go over, which is called scaling. It's where you can take a cube and stretch it out or make it smaller, which not only changes the size but also the mass of the cube.
Reach out before scaling so you have enough room for the cube to grow. Hold the scale button and move the other controller right to scale up or left to scale down. To scale along a different axis, release the scale button, rotate the cube, and then scale again.
Let's get ourselves a nice big cube here for that button. In this case, we're going to need a smaller cube. Stick it out. Use the scale button. Put it right through there and rest it on the button. So we have two buttons here. We only have one cube we can get. We're going to have to use scaling to get it onto both. Have a portal in the middle so it can actually reach. And that's the end of our tutorial test chamber. Here's our first problem here. We need to get over this gap. And to do this, I'm going to introduce a feature called cube scaling. First you need a scaling cube, this one. You just reach out with your move controller and hold L1. And drag your move controller, change the size of your cube. In this case I made a bridge. Okay, now we need to get through this glass. So I'm just going to drop this cube right onto the glass and break through. Except it didn't break through. We're going to need some more weight behind this. So I'm going to get another cube and scale it up so it has more mass to break through this glass. Okay, this looks like a dangerous room. Some turrets with a laser. We have another cube up there. First, let's take care of this turret. Well, let's see if we can get that cube down. Ah. Another feature which we've added to Portal 2 is called portal surfing. It allows you to reorient portals that are already placed on surfaces. In this case, it allows me to get a better shot at these turrets right here. And that concludes my demonstration of Portal 2 in motion on the PS3 Move. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.